All right, we are live for another episode of Real Estate Junkies podcast. Today, I want to talk about what it takes to create a future proof business in 2024 for real estate agents. But before I do that, you need to understand what is a future proof business. A future proof business is a business that isn't affected so much by what's happening in the market, whether the inventory is low in the market or rates are high or the whole NAR situation that is shaking things up. For a future proof business, all external factors are a matter of adaptation and not a matter of survival. I'll say that again. For a future proof business, all external factors are not a matter of adaptation, are a matter of adaptation and not a matter of survival. So today, I want to go into talking about the biggest mistakes, six biggest mistakes real estate agents make when trying to build a future proof real estate business. I'm going to cover how to avoid the common pitfalls, including mindset issues, bad habits, lack of planning, and weak brands or marketing strategies. So, if you are serious about building a consistent, scalable business that isn't affected by market changes, this episode is for you. So, tune in live with me and learn how to fix these mistakes and build a business that thrives year over year. So, how can you create a future proof business? How can you create a business that is consistent year over year? How can you create a business that doesn't go through the feast or famine every cycle that most real estate businesses go through? How can you create a business that can be scalable, that can be scaled predictably month over month, year over year? See, after consulting hundreds of agents, most of the times the answer we get from agents is more leads. But is it really the leads? Truth is, leads are a commodity in 2024, and you can just push a button and have hundreds of leads fall into your laps. And I think real estate agents are starting to realize this now. After wasting thousands of dollars paying marketing agencies generating leads for them, agents are starting to realize it's not just about the leads. They're starting to realize they don't have a lead problem. If you still think you have a lead problem, you need to know you don't have a lead problem. Most of you have conversion problem. But we will talk about that on another day. That's a whole different discussion that we need to have in the industry. But today I want to talk about what we found after consulting hundreds of agents this past year alone and looking into their businesses. And most of the time, they all start off as a lead problem. But after looking under the rug, here are most common problems we found in the businesses of agents that we consulted. And as I go through these, I want you to let me know in comments. First of all, if you guys can hear me, let me know in comments you can hear me. But as I go through these mistakes, as I go through these pitfalls, I want you to let me know in comments if these are relevant or even if you disagree with what I have to say here. So let me know. So, what are the real problems when it comes to creating future proof businesses? Number one problem that we have found, you don't have the right mindset around what it takes to be successful as a business. Most agents have false expectations when it comes to building a business, when it comes to real estate businesses. You believe just finding the next opportunity will allow you to survive in this business, but it's not your fault. You have been programmed that way by your broker, by your coach or mentor who just needed you to go out there and sell the next house. It wasn't in their best interest to help you actually build a business. So setting false expectation can kill a dream before you even go to sleep, as I like to say it. So that's the number one reason why most agents fail: not having the right mindset around building a business, not having the right mindset or expectation around what it takes to generate consistent opportunities, or expectations around what it takes to generate or even the right mindset or expectations around what a lead really is, right? Before you even say you have a lead problem, you have to check, do I have the right mindset or expectation around what a lead really is? Number two, you don't have healthy habits around generating new opportunities or following up with existing opportunities. Your patterns related to your daily activities and time management has you stuck here. Again, because the standard of entry into the real estate sales industry is so low, most agents don't even develop the right habits coming into the industry. Making things even worse, they are told or taught that real estate sales industry is one of the best ways you can have flexible schedule, or you can have time freedom when you become an agent. The truth is, that is the fattest lie ever told. When you become a real estate agent, you don't right away get flexible schedule. You don't right away get time freedom. You gotta become more disciplined than any other jobs or 9 to 5 setups out there if you want to survive as a real estate agent. You gotta have stricter schedule than a professional athlete, especially when you first get in. Now, it is true, once you build a future-proof business, after 3 to 5 to 7 years, you can have a flexible schedule. You can have the time freedom. But for most agents, they never end up achieving that because they fail to build up their business as a business. Number three, you don't have a vision or a solid plan for your business. You have no clarity around goal setting. You are in it, faking it till you make it, whatever that is you're trying to make. There is no proper plan. You are conditioned either by your environment or by your limiting beliefs that if you have a plan and you fail to achieve it, somehow that is a negative thing. So you never end up setting proper plan for your business. The result is you are just out there taking it day at a time without a plan, without any blueprint. Imagine trying to build a house, trying to build a home without a blueprint. It would be a disaster. You wouldn't know what to build first, what to build next. There wouldn't be no any phases to building a house. And that's exactly what is happening, what is going through with your business. Number four, because you don't have a plan, you don't have accountability metrics set to create a track for yourself to keep yourself accountable to what you need to focus on daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly to keep yourself on track. If you don't know where the track is, you are always off track. And for most agents, they are terrified of accountability. They all say they want accountability. They all say they want someone to check in with them. They want someone to hold them accountable. But when it comes down to really hold them accountable, they are flaky. I call these agents hobbyists. They are just treating this business as a hobby. They put in work when they feel like it. They put in work when they are feeling good. There is no continuation. There is no building momentum without accountability. Number five, you don't have a brand identified for your business. You are out there trying to appease anyone and everyone. You are repelling opportunities faster than you can attract them. You need to pick a specific niche, identify a specific audience within that niche, then define your brand messaging or brand magnetic offer, as we like to call it, and watch how opportunities get stuck to you like glue, like magnet. They get attracted to you. So if you are finding it really, really difficult to attract business to you when it comes to marketing, this is one thing that we have found consistent every single time looking into agents that are struggling. The agent doesn't have a defined brand. They're just out there making the same noise as everyone else, right? They are just out there trying to help anyone and everyone buy, sell, invest, or rent. Number six, lastly, you have no marketing strategy for your brand. You are jumping from one shiny object to another. What you need to do is pick at least 3 buckets of lead sources and set a system, a strategy around prospecting, following up, nurturing, and networking with these sources. Without a proper strategy, you are just throwing dart in the dark and wishing to hit the lottery. See, almost every time we look into a struggling agent's business and we inquire what they're doing consistently to generate business, you know what we find? Oh, they are cold calling FISBOs and expires, or they are hosting endless open houses, or they are relying on referrals, or they are, sending direct mails to their neighborhood farms. I'm not saying those things don't work. Though those are the things that are not so efficient ways that you need to understand. One thing you need to understand is just reaching out to an audience through one channel is not a marketing strategy. Your marketing strategy must include direct outreach for prospecting, following up and following through, connections, nurturing and marketing people that you connect with, and networking your whole lead source in one place, right? Whether it is online communities or in person, with your lead source, so you can truly make that source a permanent pillar, permanent opportunity pillar in your business. Now, these are just foundational problems or solutions to create a future proof business. To truly create a future proof business, there are a lot more things we need to be aware of, like building and managing a database, creating an action plan to generate business out of a database, sales conversion, your scripts, your objection handling, the sales skills, consultation framework. How do you consult clients to qualify them and convert them into clients? Organic traffic. How do you generate free traffic coming into your business, whether through digital channels or traditional ways? Paid traffic, right? For most agents, what we see, they try to apply paid traffic way before they're ready to even apply paid traffic, right? But still, for paid traffic, there is a specific strategy. Even if you do it in the wrong chapter in your business, most of them are not doing it properly, are not applying the right paid traffic channels to their business. Operations, outsourcing, administration, right, for the business, strategic partnership, finances, team building, and so much more. And I will probably do another video on those advanced issues for another day. But let me know your thoughts. Do you feel relevant to what we talked about today? If you want to build a future proof business that doesn't rely on what's happening in the market right now, you need to fix the foundational problems in your business. You need to implement and solve these problems, and you will never have lead problem again, I promise you. We have taken brand new agents to $100,000 GCI in different markets just by solving these problems. And if you don't do the same, I'm going to coach you for free until you do. So go ahead, send me a message. We can look into your business, try to identify your gaps, and just show you what you need to do to bridge those gaps. We are at a time in the industry you simply cannot afford to wait and figure out what you need to do to have a future proof business one day. So send me a message. I'm here for you. Thank you for listening again, and I will see you in the next video.